Unity Broadcasting. Unity Broadcasting.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we come to see. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we come to see. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. We the independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform. Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey have so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion,
You for know but Salon politics.
religious messages, entertainment, self no go left again.
We not go left nothing, bien no. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. Developments now we come to.
Oh yes. Today na another day, and today na Thursday, October 14, 2021. Let's see how much is all left. 17 plus 13 and 47 plus another 31. Then 78 days on left. All right, for the year. So I have to say big welcome to Una on this edition of the Unity Broadcast program. We're also there on Facebook, we're there on YouTube, and we number for getting contacts now. +1 346 493 6503. I repeat them back slowly. +1 346 493 6503. Mina Mustafa Paba Atila. They present the program Defeating the Lies of Fake People. We'll get them, we'll talk about them plenty today. But also we'll tell you some internal truths because very important. We see the president and his family right now, then in Dubai, and indeed the first lady show we every day say, now the only first lady this way we see we don't showcase Sierra Leone. Now the only first lady this way we see where they show Salon people and say yes, him, na mama of the nation. Everywhere she goes, she's been doing this fantastic job for Sierra Leone. In Canada, it raised over $120,000 for the hands of our girls. For take care of them big man, big fool, and as I already be with small between them. And the first ladies will see in only stock day. This lady, Fatima Mada Biona, giving woman, a very charitable woman, a philanthropist. Now, like William Florence Nightingale, the woman with now credit for the nursing profession. Now, like William Mother Teresa from Calcutta of India. And so we appreciate you, Madam Fatima Bio. So man will say, oh, Nasiko Pasi, but you know what person they do well? Tell her. Tell her. But Salomon, you go to do well, you know, I praise you because they want for play that about business from Medensian. So today, I will comment on a few things, but not forget to, we get Facebook, we get the link here, we get YouTube, and we number now +1 346 6503. Today, really, I want to take part of the program. Wanna call me. The first issue I answer, but last week, I began our other network one who call his name. Last week Friday, and the person will invite me. We later can't tell me saying that the co-host because maybe this is not the host, but can't find us not in the host. They do something where as surprised as a co-host, but maybe not to train journalists like me. But I just give for now. We're going to this network. We've been getting the PRO of the APC. When I see the Yaya Tunis, actually named Fortune, but it's type of Tunis named to Tunis. Then I young Bate. So we go there and we started arguing. They talk about the elections in Kabbalah. Now this is the scenario of the APC. APC wants everything, and they are so desperate that the APC not care what they do They don't care what it become of Salone. All the one are APC body na power. APC they holler about things hard. But APC easily forget say they left we in economic austerity. But wait till inside this argument, we are make CDI Atunis look so dumb. The APC spokesman. He said not for talk about the past. And according to him, lame and flimsy excuse. He said, he not been born set for most of Pasheki terms. So he not for talk about the past. You see, this is what it like the APC, they think they are clever, but they are not, because some of we now will be know they now know say we are smarter than them. At least we sure say 90% of them we smart past them. The balance 10 here and then go equal. But the balance intelligence one they win at 10%, not they talk. Because they have been drowned out by these extremists, these cultists, then deliberately ignorant people, as Kutubu can call them, a warehouse of functional illiterates. They're all back in it. And Nepal is 90%. Educated fools. They always, when they see reality and turn it into unreal things. It's all not for talk about the past. Now I say, well, if you know a lot about the past, I'm not for talk about independence, because I was not born in 1961. Long way after 1961, I never born me. Not see me so some man say I don't old. But still young, I want it more if God green. You know? So I don't understand how this man will talk that kind of talk. They say, no for talk about the past. And that APC thinks they keep me. But now guess what the dog is up to? The 1967 elections. You have not been born, waiting to learn from them. Because this is very important. Anybody not talk about the past, you are racially stupid. Because if you not talk about your past, then you don't even know side you go. You don't even know side you go. Trust me, you don't. Because even if you go salon from America, you fly. The moment you step out of American territory, you are in the past. If you don't remember where you came from, then I'm sorry, you are racially stupid. Now the only time that I can use. ABC you know allow tell you this 1967. You remember when they pass people and they lie. Then what they do, then they put people in a motor car. Then they go and holla. Then they came and go, there's the people and they eat me up. Then I'm money they go kill goat or sheep. In some cases, even cow, then spill the blood and make clothes. Then bring pot and they bring pot and cut them bone then they go dig diamond body, then cut the blood and see, and this post election and blood this. They did that for so long. Because the APC as a whole was founded on tribalism. As I've been telling you before. Pashakiwa will come tell you just the way Mohammed. See, I actually know a lot about that. I make a talk about that today. I will. Pashaki found in power, in way to power through tribalism. Pashaki go lie to people from North Sea in Nalimbama. You see how in Papa go born and Moyamba. But in Papa named Stevies. I don't see no Limbama when named Stevies. Passive Pashaki tell me say now, which might be many Papa. If you begin to can't tell down the trouble you that, but better show the proof. But guess what? He say, that's no argument. But when you want for full ABC, say how SMP na Mendeman party in the southeast. And the Menema what they put when a Shabro Mene, not even complete Mene, Shabro Mene when a submit my guy. He was not even the founder of SLPP. The people that were really found SLPP, then by Koblo, then by Pharma, by also Chief Yom Kela, Chief Komkanda, Almami Dua, Chief Dua, and many other northerners. That in fact, you know, people in for they don't allow to tell this because they want to let you just talk about now. Like for say Salon only well now. Salon only become a bad country now. Where they know say Salon is far better. But because they are desperate, because they're full of desperados now, what are they doing? they make sure they talk, oh, we're not talking about the past, not talk about only now. Wait till they go on now. No, we cannot. Because I don't not be heaven when a President Bill Puela. President Bill not be meet 10,000 factories there, not be meet unemployment at 5%, they can reduce them. President Bill not be meet schools they all not the function, schools they all the function 100%. No. President Bill meet people they qualify for lawyer and doctor who they not supposed because from where we get them Claude Campbell. Jenkins Johnston. Then what are the other lawyer? The seven prominent one before them, Holloway, Anna Mohammed, Edodaka. From where the one they come out can. He said to lawyer the whole girl now. I know tell now. Now I'm calling like Rio Mancape as my late friend David they tell me. Trust me, Boku, I know they say all of Boku. And that class in them for them, not to the all, because I get a few very good like them, Michael Amaki. Same to the doctor then. The time of then Dr. Claudius Cole. Then Akabi Davis, Dr. Ryokoka. Then Dr. Bear, Dr. Willoughby. Dr. Rashida then. Where the police. And the way you talk about doctor. First where you hear the name no more self. And Dr. Russell, they glad. But now most doctors and just like that. Now the normal tell when I say Salon independent for 60 years this year, 2021. But out of that 60 years, APC would Salon for 35 years. 35. When I don't say Salon, we not the Republic at one time. Pasheki, just because he was hungry for power to become the first executive president of Sierra Leone, what he do? He refused to recognize independence. When the pivotal celebration of any nation, he refused to recognize them. He declared we a republic on the 19th of April, 1971. We all know say 1989 be holiday set. They don't forget about independence. All man know that. But they be seen one lot on that day. Then they talk about hungry. They don't want to lot say SLPMB, Sierra Leone Police Marketing Board, was a thriving agricultural sector where they export less per mine and other things them from Salon. Even cocoa, cacao, coffee, Salon be the exporter. Now under Pasheki and government, the APC, man, all now they stop. They don't want to tell about the past say, inside Salon, we get a thriving domestic airlines. For example, almost all the 12 districts have been get domestic airports. So we get a thriving national or domestic airline service. We're not going to talk about the Sierra Leone National Airlines. Say a national airlines. What's happening to them? When one ABC big man Pasheki in days, Mama in days, one travel, they just can say, "What ticket for me and the family with the goal, you go pay on a maca." I should have gone that place. If I want me there, God forbid, I'm not for ABC. He can't die and I have out of frustration because he was one of those involved in that kind of nonsense. Who in that particular airline day. They don't want to tell Andy. They don't want to tell us say they get better system. When I be good trade company, they go buy suits and all that good valuables and all that was spoiled because of them. ABC no allow to about the past. So we had a functioning train service. So even in America, I will day today. America will do so. The train service is still a function. We get cargo train service. We get passenger train service. America not stop and become modernized. We get plane. We get bus. We get all things. We get all kinds of taxi. We get Uber. Train service still me. Most of the time I travel in America now. Train service are the use. They don't allow to talk about that day. They don't allow to tell now because CDI actually say nicer people bring the Bousu. Well, that's the lie where they perpetrate willfully and deliberately. By the way, the Bousu business only come when Patrick Kemokai, a teacher, was killed. Allegedly by a friend who was then a very prominent minister of the APC. That man was chased and stabbed and killed. The Bousu uprising was a popular uprising. Guess what happened? 10,000 people and more were killed by Pasheki in troops, the APC, the one-party state. When at the same Pasheki moving from multi-party state and bring a one-party constitution and send and done with throat. The first week, even the last so-called multi-party election, one man had been told of what Pasheki arrest all the SLPP people who will then charge Magaiden. He arrested them. So they're not going to vote against the one-party constitution which was imposed. Under the same APC, thousands of school children were killed in 1977 for Abbey College riots. I don't see. But they don't want to talk all this. They don't want to gloss over the same APC. Oh, yes. We all know what happened. But I will come back to the past. Like I come to the very recent past, and the word that they are looking for. S.O. Williams was mysteriously killed. A man who served his country for 30 years because they say there was a problem with in agreeing to money that was sent for the army that was about to be squandered by his bosses. Then killer. Mustafa and in Pekin and in web girlfriend, then born their live na the house. This happened all this Ernest Kumai regime. What's up? The same APC where they are today for human rights, then kill Musuna Bumbuna where they protest. Because Bumbuna and Amaboka district and Amaboka is the one that's a police district, but yet whether they enjoy the lights. Namakeni. Then kill 3 about them and injure over 20 people in Kabbalah because Victor Fo was the vice president. Then decided say for some reason, ulterior motive maybe, he will move the Kabbalah village from Kabbalah to Kambia, the youth village. Ansarul Islamic State was killed by order of Francis Munu when students demonstrate. I could go on and on and on. This is not all under an Nkrumah. Tom Newman was severely beaten up by Leather Boot, President Nkrumah, an original gangster, and Tog. Then beat that man, that paid that man left with even when the man better later on get for die. They don't want me to tell you. I mean, the text, hey, when I knowledge of the past, let's talk about now. Only tell what talk. Show me one way don't happen under President Bill. Not one. Not one. But yet they can talk. They can make all this noise and holler about human rights. Look, shouting for human rights is not the reality. If President Bill in government be so bad off, it be so awful, it be so disgraceful, why are we not hearing statements from the international community? They'll get one misfit. One of them, Arata Pikin, and we say in a tiger or lioness, because the family was an Arata Pikin from the north. They preach tribalism, they talk boku talk. They want to talk about Attila. Attila, they sack for this, but you know they tell people they say talk about cost na radio station. They tell they say Joseph Fizial Kama and Mohamed Bangwa, they go fetch and state out the even if an Escobar don't wait like for part them. They see on my phone, delete everything. You need to down you because that's APC for you. APC for them, anybody where they talk against them, any lie. The only people where they talk true, now the one day where they talk for them. So when we hear desperados like that, the way they talk boku that and 7 minutes ago, I just say 120 bars. You understand exactly the kind of people they deal with. All the more I invite you now for call for be part of the program on +1 346 493 6503 +1 346 493 6503. We get text?
I can't read such a text for you.
No, any bad text, not read them. So no worry about that.
Go ahead.
Will they accept calls now? Because the reason why they say I want to be part of the program now because we all are Sierra Leoneans. We all are part of this problem and the solution. According to this lady, the rogue election at Kabbalah, but now APC we know. But just because they tell us in this particular ward, people where they bokuna SLPP people that anger, they say because that particular ward they belong to SLPP, then we now or and rogue them rogue. But they easily forget that APC win council election are bounced. That's I don't understand then sometimes. APC win council election are bounced. They want it. They also forget. Say, yeah, they're funny bad. APC, they forget. They forget, say, don't give me the time. Now, only one councillor see now ever with that Aziz Kewood and that guy.
Get a call.
Oh, let me answer the call. Hello. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
To Unity Broadcast.
Yes, good evening. Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mina Major Green. They call from
yes.
the great state of Maryland.
Welcome, Major Green.
Appreciate MB Attila Man Dangerous.
Thank you.
They come to the media, they educate with the small one them, but waiting APC be done do before. The only thing we are going to say is that some people then they wait and know I hear the truth, then can so much being rude on the Facebook. And Facebook is a public place. Waiting you not go able to do in person way in a public, for do on a social media. But a lot of people and then on Facebook, because Mr. Benidi, we can just then at that media they show themselves in the wrong way and manner. But however, I don't concentrate by the kind of people then they because not so for them the program they for. The program they for we through Sierra Leoneans them we appreciate the efforts of the president and government and people like MB Attila waiting that they sensitize people them throughout in social media. If as people like Attila not been there, it will be very difficult. Coming back about to the history of waiting they just don't tell we because maybe they listen on Facebook. Honestly, me na a professional historian. Without history, you don't go able to go people. Without history, you don't go able to know the next steps. For instance, if you they work at your workplace, before somebody they left, then they train you first. That your supervisor go train you for 2 or 3 months. They show you what it be don't do. So that you can know what you for do. So me really appreciate and I know say all man way they listen to MB Attila, we appreciate what they do. And finally, for una we no know what in Attila stand for, because like I say, me a professional historian. Attila na a warrior. I can just take name, we not get meaning. But una way, if you want for know what Uda be Attila in the Roman history, now go check exactly what Uda be. In a be the command.
No.
The Greek and Roman Empire. So if we not think say on intimidation the shaker, the owner don't fail. Attila don't go through a lot, highs and lows, but they still standing. Most times where I can see people in the attack, no, the kind him and the kind person with them they deal with. So I tell you, thank you, and the one that way they host this program, Unity Broadcast, who they with now, I just subscribe now to YouTube, and we they look forward to more programs. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Major Green. Thank you so much. When I can call you on +1 346 493.
Hello. Another caller.
Yeah, hello. We got another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Unity Broadcast.
Yes, Unity Broadcast. Welcome to the program. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Abasila, Chief Coordinator of the People's Network.
Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. Make you CEO, the great CEO, Mustafa Baba Attila.
I know this. I mean, you know, my where they really give some importance. What do you think about everything we don't talk about in the program about the history of Where you not allowed to tell people about history? Yes.
See where some of we compatriots them, what we call our cousin can vex. Because indeed, if our cousin them, if our family them, they're not going to frown at development. Where development take place in the country, then they vex. I see you try for narrate what happen at Kwenadugo. Say are the coordinates for the network where you lead, are they on the ground now? And I see waiting obtain the talk green at the mantra. Then they say then go use the old tactics then they for come back in power. I just happy way historically they explain to the people that who say the APC me come out, say they rich, who say they rich so. They don't collect for listening to that. They see the Facebook some comments saying against you, say they lie, they did. But now the facts, Then incidents are already outlined, so nothing that would happen. You call people and names them. Then people and names the way they call, like Enso Williams. I don't know. Are they not victims? Are they not victims? You know, happen the incident in our occur. So me, all I will say is CEO here, Marshal Mustafa Pabatila, the chief good of social media, continue for do what you do. So millions of Sicilians appreciate what you do. They know say you do well, you help for sensitize people, because if man like you know me there, like I mean, brother will just drop the line talk. I don't know what thing for happen at this country. How this country for day? Because the APC then plan Ibado, so we'll just tell God to make God continue for protect you and keep you alive. May you still there for do the work where you do selfless work where you know they get paid for in the interest of this country. I pray that may you get that payday at this world.
Amen.
Because of what you do for this country. Continue the good work. We will continue for support the work where you do. We are the same network. We will continue for support you because we know say you're on the right track. We always do it. May God bless you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. That the great Abbasila, Chief Coordinator of People's Network. You know, that lady who they tell that they call herself Tiger Lioness. We mean they call her that picking because first of all, the coward now they appear now. That's social media the cosmos. They're not going to enough courageous enough for enough bold enough for state the courage of the conviction. And then they call the name where they born, where they born and yeah. You ever call it a fake name, man? Now that's picking. They talk one talk, they say, and it's called massacre some manner, and nobody know the truth. So man, they talk some man. That are the most stupid and ridiculous talker ever. What does it matter? Whatever the talk about, was it legal? Not important. Now, like policeman kill somebody, they hold on to the rival. They been get this problem, like when that's the way Derek Chauvin killed George Floyd. Some man say, oh, they been done before. George Floyd had been boss, been done so. Does it matter? We're not in a law of jungle, in a country of jungle justice. We live in a country of the rule of law. So if former president and his bike massacre some manner illegally, it doesn't matter whichever they talk about. Because you don't know that we speculate. We can go on the legality on the issue. So, you know, like I mean, the top of 1967, I talk about Bashaki can lie to people and say, in an investment, they vote for him. But when I listen to Bashaki picking the name, the earlier, Hindolo, who mean boy picking. I mean, the Nemaun means sense. I mean, the all right, we got that many names. Say, why not quite know the interpretation like Jongo P and Django. All. Picking them. Okay, we go see Bokai na generic name inside with language, inside with country. But Bokai na Pashaki board and picking. That's how they got into power. Now, this same city that finished that program was out to meet up last week, say, now people bring war. But I tell her, say, you know, if you're not born into Pashaki, meaning a power, you know, they threw out, you say in the 98, you born or 1975, then I think, say, you for to allow yourself to be educated, you can't remain unenlightened like he is. Like just trying to wait before the Sanko. Police Sanko was jailed in 1971 because he was accused of being part of the coup who saw APC execute Brigadier John Bangura. He was. And then guess what? Police Sanko was jailed for 7 years. 1978 and Yilisan. Now he gonna say, where be the infantile, where be the cell, the other half them. That's how he happened for make that photography business from 1978 to free and jail. So say, you know, I go meet up that's not a Libya or meet up Libya and I bring up Kampawi. Then they get a bold face for that lie. See the actually say, now I said we bring war. And let me tell you, the reason for the war or the reasons for the war were correct. Now the method the police and call use for applying and enforcing them. Now the point that they will get wrong, we make them agree with them. Because they lost their focus. All they did was to come and harm the people they were as soon as they fed for, destroy them, cut their hand, kill them, burn their host. No. But there was endemic corruption. Now under GS Mama himself admits they don't pay the country. We get the first public state of economic emergency in 1987. Everybody know that. Even if you man them, when we know the war front, the war begin, we are not adequately supplied. That make President Madabio and Strasser and Komo can roots and come out. And the thing is, President Madabio looked for whole the Indian side over the ABC because he helped to remove them. In 1992, he removed them also legally, well, democratically this time, in 2018. Because as far as I'm concerned, 1992, I don't for it was legal. It was a popular uprising. Where are you from the likes of Semubangua? When I be APC stalwart, what do you talk about APC? They sent people to assassinate that man in his house. Highway. After Sambangua tell Masheki say no host OAU. No host time. It will pull the economy. From the now economy going to decadence and moral breakdown. What he do? He send highway because he must say no go sign. He say you are not the statue number one. They send possible kill you. That man was killed. Now only way highway kill Claude Nelson Williams, where na be Momoyon close party, that doctor, and they arrest him. If we get caught, just come in with an analysis. So if I tell about this, they don't want to tell this. Now, yes, some man is in the country stronger. Of course. The president is doing best. It may be slow, maybe painstakingly slow, but it's happening. Today, we got a plethora of investors the way they can as Salone for improve the economy. Salone today we have bakery factory, we got pineapple farm, and other factory. They then possible scale industry. They improve the economy because they employ people there. They employ people there. Today, they don't revamp the National Shipping Agency to say Ahmed Bumkanu. But hear me, yeah. National Insurance Company, what did it become? Rich Corp. What betide you if you go do insurance business na National Insurance Company left and Escobar Insurance Company, Rich Corp.
Attila, you have a call.
Let me take this call. Hello?
Mina Victor, the call from Virginia.
Yes, sir.
I want to tell MB Attila plenty thank you. And waiting no more, I go add Pandis Sonkolili Kwenadogo thing will be happen. Now, two things. Number one, APC for left for intimidate and pressure public officials. It is very, very, very bad. That also show democracy for the opposition, in as much as the governments know they use the public officials for do their dirty job, the APC not for use the public officials. This being time, we see a lot of lashing against NEC and a lot of threatening remarks, even from the former president. And we don't understand what to make Ernest Kouma, and know they behave like a statesman. I be see one video who say it puts the NEC chairman under pressure, undue pressure. It is very, very sad for democracy. And when people then grab that they begin to talk to democracy, not this alone, democracy not this alone. If we not get a former president we ruled for 11 years uninterrupted, before that, I kick the constitution mass by sacking a vice president. But at the end of the day, in the interfere with the governance, so they go on now. Also, I see that thing, when they see Obama, they do that thing, and then or they see Hillary Clinton will be lost to Donald Trump. No matter how Donald Trump was, it be so bad, people there so much hater. But Hillary Clinton not ever come out there for telling followers them for continue for misbehave. So me they call on the government and it's commanded for no imposition. Really for no imposition. Sometimes they do things and they go away with time, and it seems for be doing things just free. And when they do that, they follow us and go feel to say man is above the law. Also, we come to this election, we pass the civil society. Now we don't see Salone, we don't get civil society. Because civil society, they will not want the salt, where they allow political parties, they use them. And I'm very surprised at the National Electoral Watch new. This the civil society community in Salone. These are the only governments where President Biobi don't call in a state house, and then they even get some money for work, for do them work them, because of the global downturn. because of the COVID, not so all man they sponsor projects them around the world. But the president, out of humanitarian feeling, he called them, over 19 of them, you know, he go talk to them for help and build the country. But at the end of the day, they work with the opposition for destroy the country. That new National Electoral Watch press conference where they be make this BNTM, it was very unfortunate. And one thing where people have understand, where you want to be civil society, be civil society. But where you they inside civil society, they put up on politics. Nobody they respect you, not even the international community. So I'm so much disappointed as civil society because always when they do so, now the role of civil society. But the one way they inside Freetown, then they pay them the public payers taxes and so on and so forth. They know they do the work with them for do. Before that, they join the opposition, APC in particular, for the country. So we tell MBRT that plenty thank you, and we will continue for support in whatever way, especially with the People Network, the People Network program, where we know that one of the best civil societies in the entire world. Even though we base us alone, we are based us alone, and we are really for make our presence felt because there's a huge gap in that area. I tell you, thank you.
Yes, when I call you on +1 346 493 6503. We got another caller. Okay, let's continue. We'll get caller just coming. Look, then the talk President Biono achieve nothing apart from the free and quality education, where all man knows the benefit people them. President Biono abolished the death penalty. When the international accepted standard. He abolished them. He also can the libel will be done from 1965. When they can arrest you for small trade against big man in particular. A promise and campaign say it pull up. But even those things are not enough. Because the people them way veteran that lady that Arata just saying tiger or lioness. What do they want? They want to see the system whereby people get take contract and it's alone money. They want to see a system whereby all they get for do now for just go, then go to minister, permanent secretary, sign check. Now see the permanent secretary, all the grumble. Because all man knows the permanent secretary, business alone. Now one of the epitome of corruption in that country. The permanent secretary, accountant, many of these people, then ben. So now President Bio is straight in and it hurts them. In the holla, President Bio they travel. Ah man, that's the most ridiculous talk. Enough of trouble. If you don't have salon, they wanna holla and say no, they go no side. The man tell una say, una law we embark on human capital. Work, not only say agriculture. When I want big thing, carpentry, another area there. But look, you go to put on to the people and they on that bridge. Then leave it. This is the people and put the one that breathe and the blood that somebody don't so that they sweat under the palm body. Like the same possible. Okay, hello. Hello,
Unity Broadcast.
Yes.
Yeah, Marshall, once more, this is not the chief coordinator Basila. I just want to talk small on the economy we talk on before this previous caller call.
Yes.
Yeah, Marshall, I get relatives in Liberia. I get relatives in Guinea. The price of rice per 50 kilogram salon is far better than Liberia and Guinea. So people like talk about the economy, like how you talk about the trend where President Bill don't take for diversify the economy for putting on agriculture, where they go on right now. But then things and then project and they painstakingly slow. President Bill say in a sustainable development in the bring na this country, not to that flash haphazard development where we bring, then go if they do so well, all waiting with the grapple with so the light now, the roads, then now the agriculture, before they go through all them things and if they don't do so well in 11 years, as we go on with this just now, if they do so well, before the grapple to all them things and now, yeah, Marshall, what for the grapple that be no more for the go. But absolutely 11 years, they don't do nothing. Then now when this man they try for do the right thing, then they all over the place they sabotage the money program. Rest there na Liberia Passia, rest there na Guinea Passia, even fuel. Guinea was when they strike there before this school for fuel price. When you check the currency with your own, a dear Passia. So waiting at this, even in America where they prices of commodities are not up because of this global pandemic. If the UK they talk to Mr. Puma na London. Them first study. He say about. He say UK was pass salon safe. Mami Oju, I talk to the mommy. He say about. He say UK was pass salon. But APC people and they just believe in lies. They go over the media salon are the worst place on earth. Just for satisfy them, God will support them. But this time around, with you, that the medium, it's not possible. Like I the program say defeating the lies of the APC, we'll continue for defeat the lies of the APC. Now may God make you there around. May God bless you. That's my one.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, the funny thing is, now the way that they refuse for even acknowledge any development for the national app, because APC people are not getting fake contract, give them hold them for me, not make a look, we all know, we all see. Then begin being under with social welfare ministry building for woman then way the top of the domestic violence. Where did that go? Nowhere. Now that one guy go married, one guy go on and Akiama go married the 12-year-old. When it's not for a minister, they turn against become the minister, they turn against me. We know all these things, but they don't want you to talk about. They want to talk like say, this man, now you don't bring this, now you don't bring that. 100% you bring bosses, they can all man they see the boss and they go. Waiting by local school, Madu under the regime for the boss there. They say the order for 100 boss or 200 boss. Who will be there? Nobody knows it's 20. Nobody knows it's 20. But then think if they go and talk Bokutin, but that's how you blind, that is shake me. I'm not worried about it too. Because they only tell me what he actually say, I'm blind. But if you see they left you, where is you to TI? Then go pick me way blind for serve as minister. I should say you know perhaps you know get blessing, and maybe perhaps you know what that much. You just reduce to handouts. I made not pick you. Now you are at picking at the talk. That lady was saying tiger lioness. The point about the APC, they believe that the propaganda they work, it's not working. They're still delusional. The reason why they can't lie to blame will just listen to them. No, that's not how it works. People will call me because they carry the program on 1346 493 6503. A caller, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes.
Yeah, this is my Chief Commissioner Vandy. They call.
Oh, Commissioner, welcome to the program, sir.
Yeah. Now the program is so interesting that they follow. But like, I want to take up from the point which the last caller from Virginia talk. I want to let you know, talking about the civil society, the president don't create a platform which all the civil society and the international donors there, they regularly meet. There's a board where they set up. I think now the vice president or then the president in office. Or I think now the vice president is supervise that. All civil society. We say the government they update and get the civil society part of the process. So they bring all the civil society part of the process. But starting off, you get people that way just feel say they don't believe say salon for better. Marcela Samba, all well meaning Sierra for calling out for a distance from salon in salon in better one because they don't mortgage the National Election Watch to the main political party, the APC. Now it don't become the APC too. And they use them for sabotage. And not only in this Thomas More Conte. Everybody knows that Thomas More Conte was the APC Student Union. It was part of the executive. So now APC 2 and 2. So then people are doing constant meeting with the APC executive for strategize for undermine and blackmail the country. So new all the people of Sierra Leone apology for let you see with all what come on the by election very much clear. Everybody where they follow social media see the videos where they talk that they brag from McKinney say, oh yeah, then APC they can't do this, then they go back. And we see how they hold somebody because he drive motor car when I green, they beat down the spoiler. All that they no report. Even to the burning of electoral material and the police station where APC do. You not ever put that in the report. Instead they go fallaciously sit down on radio and they talk things that we're not to do. That's too sad. And Of course, say APC was formed on deception, like you say, no more. So there's nothing about them people here we will be very sincere because you look at the formation, the method to which the participant was formed was out of dishonesty. If somebody could go deny your origin for obvious reason, then he must tell you that he can for continue that trend so that he will continue to get the mind, the heart. Sad enough, certain people still continue to be used. Well, one thing you talk, opportunists now, one of the people that will not really can understand what you want to talk. Now, one of the guidance, one of the bobo that done the way, he just misbehave, sometimes in the way he don't take pampas or whatever, he can come on media and then he can talk loose, you know what he says. So, there was good way nutritional, now bobo way, go up into politics, understand. So now opportunists, then, they look for means for survive. But the fact of the matter is, whoever thinks blackmailing and sabotaging the system are the best alternative, they don't lose them because today everything will happen, the world is aware. And that is why we get strong warning we then go give Anas by Kurma and for let's take to APC people that the terrorist activities within the international community frown at them and certain time please with them that as former president he will aid and abet the wrongdoing of the country, he will aid violence. After 11 years of peaceful governance with a very overwhelming support from the opposition there, that today want to give peace to Salon people. That was very unfortunate. Anyway, they cannot hold long on the line. I just want to say thank you very much for the program, Minister MB Attila, you're doing well. And we will call back.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Commissioner Bandy. We hope you want to be part of Una Unity Broadcasting because none of the most successful media bloggers. But it makes some very important points about propaganda where APC believe in. Because as far as me concerned, APC for one thing, this particular party cannot win any election without tribalism. They can never. You know why? They don't bank on that. They know in a free and fair election, they don't ever win. Ever. So even when you bring point, I want to talk about that, they think by being dismissive, that will make the problem go away. No. We will keep reminding people that Johnny Paul only escaped trial from United Nations because APC no side there, and the government they knew where he was till we heard that he died. They never arrested him. So for me, there's a lot where this president don't try to do for the country. I don't want to be named there, but just the free and quality education don't do. That's what I say. Free and quality education don't mean nothing. Go and see the infrastructure. What is government they create? Pambulen, the lineup plus 1346 4936503. We'll take one more call and then we go left. If we call, we will answer now. They will done the program for today. Every Thursday, this program they meet you now. Unity Broadcasting, defeating the lies of fake people by MB Attila. Do ya? When I tell you that people about time, it begins salon time, 8 o'clock na net. We at the East Coast of America at 4 o'clock. The one they were at the West Coast at 1 o'clock. If you're in Texas, around there you're at 3 o'clock something. Of course, most of us in the early morning, and you know what the time difference in place like China. Day. This program day follow tell people because the APC, as far as we're concerned, is bent on the destruction of the country. They holler about Kabbalah. Look the violence they go perpetrate in Kabbalah. They take Samoa Kama where now we know say they talk say. Now the first man is why he talks say dog no left in black. I mean no. Why that you laugh for about 1 hour. I don't know who says about Kama land and the Baoli book is say you must say or Saloma say dog no left in black and a monkey we know na correct. But that's APC for you. For them, they can say anything will suit them at a particular time without even researching. They don't strive to be informed. Instead, they strive to be ignorant. Instead, they embark on this dissemination of information. They strive on telling people lies and lies upon lies. Right now, I don't talk soon. We don't speak on Facebook. Don't talk on course and go cost me. But listen, so now I have to begin where they call himself Tiger Lioness from the north. He says so many things. You not the able and people like you, because probably like maybe the cause. Me I be minister. You have to do things that you should not be doing as a woman for let you become important to the APC people. So for you people like you, you know relevant to. And we not give relevance too much, but we'll for just put you in a place. Well, the family will get for any program now today. I'm for telling our thank you for one take on this program today. When defeating the lives of fake people. Me and Musa Papa by Attila.
Attila, one last call.
A question.
No, a question.
Okay.
Somebody is asking, how can I be part of your program, Attila? I want to be co-host with you.
Well, leave your number with the producer Elizabeth Fabi. We will arrange them, then you can be co-host with me. I hope my answer is fine. Yeah. So, family, I tell now, thank you want to be part of the program today. Me and Musa Papa by Attila, me producer Elizabeth Fabi Nigembe. I think that's what you say. I'm afraid she's the boss, so I don't want for say what I'm not supposed to say. But very nice producer, very unassuming lady. We they do what he's supposed to do for serving country. But there's people not get for wake up. Not get for wake up. Know your own. Support the people the way they support you now. Don't ignore them. Abbas always tell me say you cannot fatten the pig on the market day. Not a day you have to make nice 5 you begin go buy in a market where you don't say people are ready for it by then 4 o'clock. So the day where you want to sell the not to that day you begin the all kind of good thing for it. Elections are not very far. Work on it. APC don't begin in 1967 tactics. So they talk about bagging there, how people and they go for bagging there. Now that in 1967 and swayed many people. Then get a very, very functioning line propaganda machine. The SNPP should be prepared to counter them. By refusing to counter them, they are giving in to them. Don't wait until 6 months before the election before begin one year. Some people's minds may have been made up. So first, let's try to galvanize we own grassroots, we own people on the ground, and then we can start going to seek other people who are not even with us for now. Thank you, the producer, and I'm for telling all thank you to take part in the program today. When I join me next week Thursday for another edition of the program. The caller?
No.
I tell it. Oh, okay. Well, I thank you very much for when I join me today. I join me next week Thursday. Again, 4 p.m. Eastern American time, 8 o'clock na Salon. All right, 9 o'clock na UK for another edition of the program, Defeating the Lies of Fake People. I love you all. Bye-bye.